tonight. We've taken care of that. We were going to have David Carradine in, but he got tied up last week. Hey, you should have heard a joke I told him Frank Sinatra. We have an actual prize here. I want to introduce our celebrity our celebrity dealer. He's appeared in a number of feature films that you may know his work from. We actually put together a nice little multimedia presentation. It was actually kind of an interesting afternoon as I was at my house trying to get ready for tonight's festivities and putting together Steve's video for you guys to see his 30 seconds of appearance in various shows. And then I realized that I promised people I was going to do a gambling tournament. I had no chips, so of course I called Steve and had him bring the chips. So whatever chips you win tonight, give them back to Steve, because they're not mine to give. So then, upon doing that, about 4 o'clock this afternoon, I thought to myself, wow, I guess having a prize for this thing would be good too. Fortunately, my wife is a notorious pack rat, so I just went into the storage shed and I wound up throwing out a pretty nice prize. Stella used to sell diamonds for a company called Ultra Diamonds, and she resigned from that company a couple of years ago and went to work for Mirage and GM. And Ultra Diamonds ultimately went bankrupt after that, so let's all let that be a lesson to ourselves. Don't piss off my wife, or she'll destroy you. So what we have tonight for our celebrity gambling tournament is a Peter Lamb jewelry box that is a beautiful laminated wood jewelry box, and there are absolutely no diamonds or jewels in this box, but that's what we're playing for. And now I'd like to bring up my good buddy, Mr. what I like to call Steve Effin Cruz. That's right. Take the microphone. I just want to introduce you guys. Might have to bend over. Steve and I have, we're sort of...
Bend over for what?
I met, Steve was one of the first guys I met when I moved to Las Vegas about 10 or 11 years ago, and I would say that ours is a love that dare not speak its own name, if you know what I mean. He's sort of a soulmate, a brother from another mother, and somebody that whenever we're mutually in trouble, we know that we can always call the other guy to borrow $5, and so that's a relationship built on something very important. Steve has appeared, shall we just say as an actor, or shall we say as an extra in a number of films, a number of feature films?
Either one.
So we're going to go with extra. And Steve actually made an appearance in Vegas Vacation, the Chevy Chase film, which is why this is, I think, appropriate for what we're doing. He's going to bring his little DVD cover around today because he's actually made the cover of the DVD, and he's let us know that he got absolutely no money for that, as well as his appearance in the show. But I don't know if you may not be familiar with the film, but there's actually a very funny scene in the film where they go to visit a locals casino, and for instance, the buffet is serving food, and the food is basically blue, green, and purple. That's all. They don't even name the food stuff. It's just like, give me some of the gray. And the other thing that happens in that locals casino is that they play a number of rather unorthodox gambling games. Among them are the famous scissor, rock, paper, which we'll be playing tonight. Go ahead. As we all know, paper beats rock, rock breaks scissors, scissors cuts paper. Although technically,
exactly,
you could take a rock and beat the hell out of the scissors. But for the sake of
you could do that if you wanted to.
Right. Rock beats scissors. Steve's going to keep track of all these rules. The other game is known as which hand's it in. So what he'll do is he'll take a poker chip, he'll put it behind his hand, he'll place it, he'll set it out for you, and you have a 50-50 chance of actually getting it right. And the other one is a game called Pick a Number Between 1 and 10. Steve's going to think of a number between 1 and 10. You get to guess it. If you get it right, you win the bet. If you don't, you lose. We're going to start out with the number will change on each game, too, just to make it interesting.